Good morning, YouTube friends. I'm going to show you today how to properly water and fertilizer your African violet. Do you remember this one that I have been growing in moss medium just to see if I can get away with it? And also I didn't have potting soil, so I just rescued this violet from my big pot into this one with moss potting medium. So it's doing well. I do water it, but now I haven't for some time, and this is not good. As you can hear, this is gonna crackly dry. I poke my finger inside, it's pretty dry, and so this is not good. So we really have to keep the soil moist or the medium moist at all times if we want a nice lush growth of your African violet. As you can see, this plant is a little dehydrated because the leaves are soft. These leaves are soft. These are a little more perky. See that? So these are soft and drooping and curling. So this is not a good sign, which means the plant is thirsty. It's very, very thirsty. So while I'm going to now soak it in water, I also thought I will show you what I use for fertilizer. So I use Miracle Grow. Here's what I use. Miracle Grow. It's just a regular, let's see the contents. So we got nitrogen, phosphate, soluble potash, and various minerals. So those are the, this is the combination. It's a pretty generic one for most house plants, and I use it often, especially for my African violets, and I get a lovely, lovely bloom. So I'm just going to use a very small scoop, small amount, in a jug that size, like that. There it goes. And we just stir it up until we get a nice sort of a bluish dissolved liquid. Now the reason I'm doing it from scratch is because I want to show you how I actually water the violet and how generously you need to water it. So I can water this in the plant itself. The reason being, I'm not going to touch the leaves. So here we go. Go really, really, really generous. Lots of water. See that it's not touching the leaves, only the base of the plant where the roots are. So that's pretty safe. And now for good measure, to make sure that we are going to be really, really moist and deep inside where the moss is dry, it will get sucked up. Either I can keep on watering until it floods the bottom, or I can just, okay, let's see what's going on. Okay, so there, flooded the bottom. See that? I can get it down here. There, flooded the bottom, go run right through, and it can sit in it. It's not a problem. And we're just going to let it sit in there, and it can soak up all the moisture that's in there, and so that the moss is constantly moist. I just need to stabilize this. There's something here. Ah, there's a piece of paper. Yeah. Okay, so that is that. So really, really moist. Can't go wrong. Lots of water. I had a viewer that kept saying their leaves are curling, the leaves are droopy. That's a sure sign of dehydration. We don't want that to happen. Now, I'm not going to worry about these roots. It doesn't matter. There's enough that's holding the plant down and obtaining moisture from that, because overall, from the health of the plant, this looks great. So when I get buds, which I think I will show you what happens. I'll show you when the plant is in bloom. Alright, so that's fertilizing, and watering your African violet for best results. Thanks for watching.